Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Be ready to go in just a moment here. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, be ready to go in just... There we go. Unmuted. There we go. Beautiful. That's freaking wait a minute. I can hear myself. That's not good. That's not right. I think we're all good now. Yeah, I'll begin the game going in just a moment here. Okay, awesome. I'll get the game booted up and we'll be ready to go. I do hope the sound is all well and good. If you guys in the chat could let me know about that, that'd be awesome. There we go. Good to be back once more, guys. I do hope audio is good. If you guys let me know about that, would be awesome. I'm ready to go. Okay, just a minute now. Ah, how you doing there, Dead Meat? Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, my man. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once more to Feudal Glory Empires. So we have actually been doing very well. We were previously playing as Bactria, and we will be continuing to play as Bactria. Looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. We did fight a very good, very successful battle against the rather powerful Indian Kingdom. So the question is going to be like, we keep the success going. Can we keep the pain train rolling? I mean, we are looking towards like securing Bactriana, obviously the province to which we have, I suppose you could say, rightful claim, and the fact that we have the vast majority of it. We did see that there is a very powerful force still remaining to the Indian Kingdom, to the Maura. Maori? Maura. I tell you what, I might have to get Google Translated just to give me an idea of how to actually say it. As I know I'm probably mispronouncing it. Okay. Dimitrios. I like that name. Antigonos. Right, here we go. So, turn 19. We should be able to get through things a lot faster now due to the fact that we actually have a much better idea of how the game actually works, which is quite good. We do know that we do have a problem with the decadence, really. We also do need to start producing more culture as well. That would be very handy. It's going to bring the audio down just a tad bit. There we go. We'll go ahead and increase the... There we go. That should be better now. Think so? Yep. Awesome. Right, okay. Not potentially the most encouraging there. No, it's only looking at 16, but I don't... Oh, right, 16 years. Okay, that makes significantly more sense. There has since been an update for Feudal Glory Empires, which is actually really quite good. Let me see, can I find it? Yep, here we go. Okay, so a few things have changed over here, but I'll just go through a quick list then. So we're now able to abandon a region. I'm not entirely sure if I can do that in this current version. It has updated, but I don't know if I'd be able to do that with this being a old game. So you can now, under certain circumstances, abandon a region to its fate. Okay. New buildings and unrest fighting. Very nice. Alternate power display. Okay. Unit rebalancing. AI has been made a little bit better there, which is good. And 30 extra entries about rebalancing, tweaking, and fixing bugs. That's not too bad, man. How you doing there, Unknown? It's good to have you as always. You sexy, sexy man. Assuming you're a man. Still sexy, though. Okay, so we do have some unrest over here to the north end. Not particularly the best thing right now. Okay, supply. You're laughing, but you know it. You know it's true, my man. Okay, so we can see over here, then, like, obviously we do have the Maura. Maura? Sorry, one second here, guys. I'm going to go to Google Translator, because I'm going to be saying it wrong each and every time, and it's going to bug me. So we're going to get a proper translation here from Google. I'm sure they'll never get anything wrong. Okay, what language do I speak? I assume probably English. And this is it, I suppose one of the hardest things, I mean, it's strange, isn't it? You know, you're reading a book and you're like, okay, this is how it's pronounced, but then when you try to say it, you're like, I've no idea how to say it. Okay, I don't know why it's asking me to pronounce. Well, do it in Japanese. Okay, so we'll go here, so Mara. They are There we go. Let's see what that sounds like.
Maria.
Maria. There we go. Awesome. I know what I'm doing now. This is the height of professionalism, ladies and gentlemen. You have to use Google Translate so you don't drive yourself mad. Okay, so we have the Maurya Empire. Significantly easier to work with now. Okay, so we do have supply over here in the mountainous regions, just south of Bactria, which is nice. And that Red Sea map overlays eye-catching at times, at all times. Yeah, that is quite true, actually. It is very nice. I'm not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Looking forward to getting going here. I mean, the thing is, we do have 2 provinces over here that I do very much want to take over. If we take a look, ooh, increased work labour. Interesting. Yeah, so we do have figs, we have hemp, and we have wool now being produced. Importantly, we do have iron here. If I can secure the iron, that's going to be very good for us. That's really going to help out, well, help out the actual war industry here. So... Right, there's a plague in Bactria at the moment, which is less than stellar. Under pacification. Interesting. Plague. These look to be new. I'm not entirely sure if we saw these beforehand, but they look to be new. In unrest. Religious trouble. Sanitation works underway. Yeah, I'm sure these are actually new. It seems very new. So we can actually see the total thing here. Sanitation works. Infrastructure. Culture. Okay. Promises will dynamically balance the various outputs as needs arise. We could potentially go for that. I mean, income... We'll go with this one. We'll see how this changes then. Okay. Yeah, so you can see that we were not producing anywhere near enough culture. Let's go back and... I wish there was a way to go back there. So we'll take a look at these different modes. We focused on culture generation and loyalty. So we still make cash, which is good. Commerce, we only make about 16 at most. Right, infrastructure. Agriculture and food production. I think for the time being, what we're going to do here then is we're going to go with the dynamic. So we can see here, obviously that's going to fix the actual income issues. And we do have the culture over here. We're still producing metal, still producing food. We're not producing infrastructure at the moment. I think we'll have to see how that one goes. So I do have a stockpile of 199 in total, it seems. Okay. Right, I could try to start building a stud. We're not producing any infrastructure over here, so it doesn't particularly matter. Let's see, if I move you here, I wonder if the game will dynamically move them back. But then again, they're not doing too terribly much, are they? So we'll leave it to its devices. We'll let it do what it believes is right, and we'll go from there. Right, okay. Right, political overlay. So we still actually own this, yeah, this region over here then. So just conquered. A little bit like just married, but a little bit different of a connotation there. So we're going to the next turn then. We're going to advance into the mountainous region to the north here. I'm hoping that things will be okay. Right, a force has just moved out of there. Okay. We are looking pretty good here then. So, the Maurya Empire. They have 4 units with only a combat power of 8. We can see... Right, okay. The main Maurya force is over here. 10 units. General Dana. We do have Artaxerxes over here. We do need to try and improve his stats, actually. So if we keep on using him, it'd be very good. And what we're going to do here, then, is just auto-resolve the battle. I don't think we're in fear of losing the battle here. Now go range phase. Yep, that's how I've gone. Bactria OP. Yeah, evade death. Good luck with that one. Okay, so we can see here then we had mountainous terrain, terrain defense, indeed the trumpets of war. Okay, the good news is we look like we came out of that pretty well. Hits, yeah, effectiveness, very good. Bactria has indeed won the day. So, we do seize this over here, which is very good now. We do see the Maurya Empire's army not too far away to the south, actually. They may come ahead and try to take on our forces in Bactria itself, but we'll see what happens. Right, okay, so we can actually see the legacy there. That's quite good. From national persistence. Legacy points there. A change in the affairs of the nation. We have a new ruler. How you doing there, War Wizard? It's good to have you as always, my man. Yeah, so we did see that our ruler was declining in health. He was actually aging. Unfortunately, we do not have an immortal emperor as of yet. However, the scientists of Bactria will be shortly able to figure that one out soon enough. So I don't think it'll be too long before we have, like, immortal emperors. Speaking of immortal emperors, we have Lanza. How you doing there, my friend? Yep, okay, so Meton is the new ruler here. How is he? So he's 42, he's good. He's a very good administrator. Okay, so he's actually quite a improvement over the last ruler. This ruler's an excellent administrator. He's able to restore efficiency in the state and the people trust him. Decadence gain is reduced by 10, loyalty by 10 is increased, sorry. Taxation bonus of 10. Now that is superb. How you doing there, Lanza? You're my new immortal emperor. Enjoy that privilege. Right, crumbling bottom tier tokens. So this is interesting then. So we've got to try and increase our legacy. So I'm going to say that's most likely due to the culture over here then. So try and pump out that culture there. So manpower's not too bad. Gained 18% in 5 turns. I'd love to see how much we're using manpower. Right, upkeep there, okay. Money's good. Metal's good. We do have a decent stockpile of metal, but I'm going to really maintain that metal for a long time. Right. Let's see here then. Decisions. Gather food from the land. As an emergency levy that is available to us. So we have not so precious iron. Crozius's legacy. Right. Improved trade efficiency would be nice in the future. So we do have a few objectives over here. Taxalia. Whereabouts are we looking here? So that is obviously the capital of the kingdom over there. What the heck is it? Oh, here we go. Yes, into Superior. How you doing there, Tony? It's good to have you as always, my man. Welcome. Right, so we do have some Seleucid forces over here then. They're not without strength either, so we can see here 13, 4, 4. Okay, well, it's better than nothing. We can see that the Marian Empire is building again. They do have some war elephants, they do obviously have the war chariots, though not as much as either. They do have some mercenary hoplite, massed archers, some fighters, and then some cavalry. Overall, not quite the same army that we defeated in battle, actually. Okay, so we conquered the region, which is very good for us. Agentenos decorated port, and then obviously did die. Ruler Tinos has been killed by his wrestling instructor, who broke his neck. Jesus. I mean, that is a hell of a way to go there. Can't imagine that was very fun. Yep, and we have a new ruler. Bactria has received an agent token. It's now standing at -2 agent tokens. So we're gonna turn things about. We're gonna remove the cultural impediment, and we are going to grow as a kingdom. The victory that's been brought to us on the battlefield shall restore the kingdom to its glory. We're not just a satrap. Oh, movement overlay, very nice. Okay, let's go overlay. Yeah, we're not just a vassal state. We're an emergent power. What do we have down here, then? Combat power isn't exactly spectacular. I think as far as it goes, we do have the ability here to just completely dictate the flow here. There's a lot of food there. I think that would be a dramatic blow. It's going to take them a couple turns to arrive over here. We would actually potentially have the hills to our advantage. There's something to be said about taking this region over here, Emidos, due to the fact that we'd actually have control of the complete province of Bactriana. Though this is an objective, it might be able to turn about our fate over here. So we're going to march on Taxalia. The walls are unbreached. There's a okay garrison. There's some forces outside, but I think we should be able to defeat them. order an assault onto the actual... probably not best to order an assault. We'll instead move into the region, and then we'll see what the situation is. How you doing there, John Walker? It's good to have you as always, my friend. Okay. Now, we could go about trying to produce some additional units, which is not a bad idea, really. We do have light cavalry over here. Where the hell is our Bactrian horse archers? Okay. This unit can't be produced at the moment. So it looks like we're not producing horses at this moment in time. We do still have light cavalry. They are superior skirmishers. They do have a ranged attack, which is not bad. So they have a ranged attack of 6, ranged defense, max range. Okay, max damage. Interesting. That's mercenary cavalry. Right, the horse archers. Yeah, our horse archers is really good. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good patch for the game today. I just read it out earlier on. It adds some nice stuff, which is a good thing. I like the fact that the developers are really really on the ball here, which is nice. So at the moment, all I can raise here then is really rather poor infantry. A besieger, interesting. Oh, skirmisher, okay, so we have the different types over here. Mercenary. Clumsy. Active only in forests, swampy, and mountainous terrain. Ah, right, okay. I like that, so we actually do have these different traits over here. Yeah, so the Bactrian horsemen over here. So, supply uses lessened by 1. Active only in open and steppe terrain then. Well, that's really good then. So in open and steppe terrain then, these guys would actually require less supply. Which is really quite good actually, I like that. Gives you more of an incentive to use them. Okay. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and potentially produce some more infantry here, really. So they'll arrive next turn. Yeah, that's going to put us quite low on the funds meter. So we're going to go with 2 units there of regular infantry. We'll go forward then. Ideally capture this in the following turn, perhaps. Now, the Seleucids are putting more armies into the field here. They have been winning some key victories against the Antigonids. I'm hoping that they can continue to do so, really. Lemnos. We do have a mixed force of Seleucid armies over here. Yeah, it looks like a quite large one over there. How you doing there, Paul? Good to have you as always, my friend. But yeah, we are the ones that are really like hurting the Mauryan Empire. If we can keep that up, we actually should be able to gain quite a lot from this. It will put us in position then to potentially succeed from these Seleucids in the future. So we're going to keep that going there. Yet the Mauryan Empire's army is moving further into Seleucid territory, which is quite good. Yet we're indeed playing as the Bactrian Kingdom. I think they're awesome. I really do like them. I find them really entertaining, really. So at the moment we're at the bottom of the pile here. We've got to turn that about. I think that's probably from myself not investing in the culture aspect earlier. But I don't know. Is that... Okay, so religious ceremony raise the loyalty. We'll go ahead and take a look at that then. Sanctification. Add a feast to the calendar. Loyalty bonus there. Does decrease the tax though. Right, okay. Deification. We'll go with the feast of the calendar there. We do have a bonus from our new ruler. The amount of diplomatic options seems a bit low in this game, and I wait from dev to correct that. Well, the thing is, the game is still receiving updates. There has been an update today, so potentially the best case there is to go to the forums, ask the developers about this, and yeah, I'm sure they'll be able to do something like that. I think the game's good. I enjoy it so far. But this is it. Ideally, improvements will come to the game as we carry on forward, but I think it's quite good so far. Acting as the barbarians. Oh, right, okay, so they've obviously taken their region back of there, which is fine. How you doing there, Freya? It's good to have you on board as always. Right, so we do have unrest in our own provinces. Obviously that one was always going to fall. Right, okay, so we've actually gained population within our own province over here. Yeah, we have a religious ceremony that's ongoing there, which is helping us out. The next ones on the chopping block are going to be the Saka. Yeah, the new population here is going to be very, very good. So if we take a look at the region, you can see obviously they are... Well, these guys have been switched around here. So... Not too bad. Apparently we're losing the wars at the moment, but I think we're doing quite well here. The extra population is going to be very good. It's a very good sign there. We actually picked up quite a bit of population over here. We take a look at that. So over here there's only one population, but over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's not bad at all there. We have some Indian citizens over there as well, which is very good. There's a lot of population here. Yep, so we've got 10 here. Hello, second. Ah, right, okay. Siege should be quick, okay. Total siege rating. I mean, I could potentially assault them here. Lots of levy archers. It's just basically archers then, it seems. How much supply do I have? That's a question. I reckon we could probably take this. Right, flank is only active in the open terrain. So let's see, do we have anybody else who's any good? Offense rating, defense rating. No, Artaxerxes is still looking pretty good here. I don't mind that at all, really. So the question comes down to, do we assault the settlement this turn? If we do, we can actually really move on to a lot of these very populous regions. I think we could probably manage it. I have got some reinforcements over here, so we could potentially bring them into the battle over here. Yeah, we can see the amount of time it's going to take for them to arrive. So I'm going to have about 4 turns, they can move on to take that region there. So it's saying it should be quick. I might wait one more turn though, see if we can breach one of these walls. Yeah, leadership bonus there is looking very good. Some of the siege resistance to the structures is free. The question is though, do we... We're looking pretty good there. How you doing there, Grognard? I like that name, that's awesome. Welcome to stream, my friend. It's good to have you as always. I mean, the question I've got to take into consideration then is the Maurya Empire. What are they going to be doing? So we don't see where that army is at the moment. It wouldn't take them terribly long to arrive over here. So it might be potentially worthwhile to attempt it. It is hills. I'm going to say one more turn. At least then we're not going to ruin ourselves as of yet. Yeah. Besieged, okay. Though the issue is they could come back to bite us in the arse in the future. I think they're a little bit too far away to come and rescue their city over here. But the question is, we've got to... I don't know. I've got some reinforcements on the way, which is good news. Supply is something I do need to take into consideration. And let's take a look then. So speaking of supply... Right. Not enough supply. Yep, so we don't have enough supply over here. It might be worth it to go for the assault now on the first turn. I think we'll order the assault. And hope for the best there. It could go catastrophically wrong, but we have got to hope there. You can see our legacy points increase, which is very good. So I think what we'll have to do then is just churn out the, yeah, churn out the culture. Looks like they are on their way over here. Yeah, combat power 44, so I think it probably might be the best idea. So take a look then, so view battle. So, Maurya versus Bactria. Maurya. So we have, obviously, our skirmishers over here, then we have the heavy infantry. This is quite interesting then. So, range phase, okay, so terrain defense. So it looks like we're actually gaining a bonus over here then, which is interesting. Yeah, the infantry's doing quite good here then. Okay, we'll start the battle, and let's hope for the best. Okay. They are doing surprisingly well against us. I think that's due to the terrain and obviously the fact we're fighting in this city, perhaps. We'll see, might take another turn. Yeah, so it ended in a draw over here then. So, yeah, that's interesting. So it's not as easy as we were hoping for. It looks like I can attack again, though. So we'll go one more time, then. Ooh, that's awesome to hear about their ball. Right, from Rumble to Rubble. Oh, well, okay, that's rather amusing. So we know we've won, apparently, before we even know we won. It's not the easiest battle ever. We have taken quite a few losses over here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, definitely not the easiest battle there, but we have been successful and we have come out victorious here. Thankfully we don't lose any units, but we take the city. Now the enemy army is approaching, they will be here next turn. So I think the question comes down to what do we do here? I think we're going to have to garrison the settlement to become, well, the besieger becomes the besieged. Yeah, I can totally understand that. You've got to have time, haven't you, really? Bad man. So it's a good thing. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad that you don't have the time to do it. Just think, well, when I get a chance and when I feel like it, just think, yeah, I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to do something for me. Right, there we go. Still playing Rome, yeah. I mean, Rome must be really interesting. He's got a decent amount of combat power here. If we are playing a defensive battle, I reckon we could probably come out on top there. So, we'll enter into the actual city here then. Though saying that, is that the best choice here? Actually saying that, there's a hell of a lot of food there in the city. I mean, that's something we had to bear in mind is the food situation. Okay, so that has completely turned about the supply situation over here, which is very interesting. Yeah, so we conquered the province. In the reign of Meton, objective region Taxila has pledged allegiance to Bactria, so we regain a progress token, which is very good. Gundaria. Okay, so this isn't the new objective over here as well. We've added a new feast day. I like it. Okay. Leading is the Seleucids with 15 points, but we're not doing too bad here, are we? So, +3 from the objectives. Government. Wonders, okay. Progress. Yeah, we're not doing too good here, are we? We're going to turn this about. So once we turn this about then with the actual tokens over here, we'll be able to advance our civilization, which is going to be very good. But we have gained over here, then let's take a look what we gained over here. So we have the smokehouse then, the salt mine. I can imagine everything quite salty. We do have solid walls over here, which is excellent. You know if this is the last stream of the summer? No idea. I hope not. I hope not. Okay, so we have a corrupt governor over here, then. 3 turns. New feast calendar, okay, just conquered. But the good news is we have a lot of food in here, so we're looking pretty good there. Right. That maintained the infrastructure, okay. So we're going to garrison into the settlement then, which is good news. So entering into the actual city. I think it might be worthwhile. The issue is we need the Seleucids to actually really start the counterattack. They do have a couple of units here and there. We'll see how it goes. We might be able to win a pitched battle over here. We do have more men. The issue is our men are a little bit beaten up at the moment. You can see their effectiveness isn't exactly great, is it? So if we were to fight a battle, it would be rather dangerous. Okay, so we'll go forward into the next turn. I'm hoping that we can actually end the war. I'm hoping that the war will end soon enough. Oh, the Maori... Oh, man. Okay, now that is excellent. So they have turned about. I think it was the right choice then to assault the settlement. It was quite bloody and it did cost us. Thankfully, we didn't lose a unit, which was very good for us. We did manage to take the city, which was excellent. I think we've moved up a rank over here, actually. Have we? Or are we still at the bottom? I think we're still at the bottom. Yeah, we're still at the bottom over here. We're gonna really, like, boost that, haven't we? Buy, sell, or display saves. Right, use your slave market to sell or buy slaves. So 250 is very expensive actually. Sell slaves to the slave market. Just distribute and disperse slaves within your nation. That is actually really worthwhile, because that's going to spread out that prosperity. I don't think I'm actually able to do this. The decision can be triggered now if some conditions are not met. Okay, that's good to know about. Right, okay, so one unit's actually deserted over here then, which is really not good. Where was the desertion? Was it over here? Was it the garrison? It might have been the garrison, actually. Okay, so what we're going to have to do here then is we're going to go into the actual province over here then. Right, I may have to start producing that cash. We're still producing the food. Stockpile of infrastructure is not too bad. Yeah, we're going to have to go for that. I need to be able to afford to pay my garrisons, otherwise we're going to have a bad time. So, we are in a interesting position right now. There's a lot of food over here. And the thing is, there's a lot of food in these regions over here. There's a lot of population too. Oh, wow. Yeah, some of these places aren't even walled either, which is very, very good. I think we have a tremendous opportunity here then to absolutely turn the tables. Now the question is, what do we do here? Do we stay potentially another turn to recover our strength? It might be worthwhile. It puts some distance between us and the Maurya army over here, yeah. They've got some large forces over here. We'll see what happens then, so one more turn. They'll be over here in 2 turns, that's fine. We'll go for this and see how things go. I don't want to get too impetuous and foolhardy. Yep, see they are returning over here. They did engage that army of the Seleucids. I mean, they do have a strong army coming. We have got to be quite... I suppose crafty. Crafty might be the word. I don't know what it will take for the war to end here. I think that is up to the Seleucids. The thing is, the war needs to end with the Antigonids. I mean, the Antigonids are actually retaking territory over here, which is actually quite intriguing. And it's a very big war over here, actually. Is this their capital? Huh, wow, it really is, isn't it? I suppose they have lost a lot of their territory over here. I mean, Ptolemy is doing quite good. Well, the Ptolemaics are doing quite good over here. Bloody hell, they've conquered Greece? Get out of town. Jesus, they are very strong, okay. Yeah, they might be the actual victor of the wars of the successors here. The Diadochi. Is it the Diadochi? I think it's the Diadochi. That's less than great. That's a little bit worrying there. Little worrying. Yeah, but take a look at this for the population overview. So apparently that... Oh, right, so it's low population for the green, isn't it? Let's see. 9 over here. Yeah, I mean, 10 is really good. 11, 12, 13, very nice. We've got to see what happens here. Our army is recovering, which is very good. I think, should it come to battle, at least we will want to make... Well, we want to make use of the walls over here. I think that's really worthwhile. One more turn, and our small force over here will take control of this region over here, of the Modus. Which will be good, so we'll have complete control of Bactria, which is what we want there. I need the war to come to an end. We can't keep this up forever, but at least we are in a good position here. So we're going to maintain position. Can I actually recruit any units over here? I can't seem to over here. That's a mercenary recruitment center, okay. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any building here that could actually be used. So let's take a look then. So we have a Claros over here then. Herbalist Quarry. Let's see then. So let's build a Claros. Right, that would take a very long time there, okay. 14 turns there. I don't think it helps with the newly conquered there. There's only 2 more turns there, yeah. Big penalty there. So what I'm going to do then is we'll place this back over here then. Infrastructure is fine. It's really one or the other, isn't it? Okay, so we'll leave that for the time being then. Once we're able to, and once this actual modifier has disappeared, we'll be okay. And let's take a look over here then. So the war elephants, they hate the cold here. Yeah. The good news is we are in a hilly province over here, so it's not too bad actually. Could be far, far worse, but we're actually not too bad here. I think we'll be alright. I think we're in the best position here. We do have a large amount of food. We're looking pretty good. 2 more turns and the city will be producing properly, which is good. We'll take that province to the north over there. I think we are in a very delicate position because I don't have a very large army. Okay, there's an actual small unit over there. I'm hoping that they'll be able to defeat it. So 2 units versus 2 units. We do have slightly more. I'm hoping they'll win. Please. I don't know, actually. I think we might lose that. Yeah, draw, okay. Yeah, we'll probably lose that one, actually. Oh, that's less than great. Yeah. That's not too good. That's not too good. It looks like the main army is marching on us from the south there. And the Lucids do have a large army within our own territory. They've just not been using it. Yeah. The Reckoning could be coming here. Yeah, there's a very... Oh, wow, yeah, okay. There's some very strong armies here. Oh, God, I hope there's peace soon. Yeah, we have unrest over here, then. Okay, yeah, this army would be nice elsewhere. Oh, God. I need them to make peace. I need them to just stop the war here. I think we can hold on here, but it's going to be... It'd be a hell of a battle. And at least we do have the ability of the walls over here, so we have that going for us. Accumulated decadence. Defensiveness, okay. Wall level can support 2 breaches intact. Garrison units 7. Garrison combat power. Okay, so we do have some garrison over here, which is very nice. Okay. Yeah, the good news, if they launch an assault against the city, we do have a really good chance against them. But they do have 2 large armies there. Yep, and here comes the doom. Are they going to assault the city or are they going to leave it? It looks like they might attempt to besiege me. Which is... It's both a good and a bad thing. At least while they are besieging us, the Seleucids may be able to gain back some territory and force them to move elsewhere. It's not great because obviously we are holed up at the moment, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we can't do this one at the moment. Levy additional troops over here. And we will receive in our capital a total of 10 units. I'm not going to go for that. I can't afford to do that. Let's see. That's... Yeah, that's costing us a lot of food there. Yeah, besiege isn't great. Yeah, there's some hefty penalties here. We'll see how this goes. We still have the advantage here. His health isn't doing too good. Okay, so apparently we're in 2 wars over here then. Has a war ended? Let's see. Relationships, okay. So, you're only at war with the Antigonids. So it looks like the war against Medea has ended, which is actually quite good news. I mean, now that they're gone, that's very good. It means that they do have a large army that's now freed up. Yeah, this is actually the, looks like the true army of the Empire. At least, well, actually, there's some very large ones out here. These men need to turn. They need to head to the east. They need to relieve the sieges. They need to capture the territory back from the Maurya Empire. Right, they are moving now. And they are launching attacks then into the Warriors Empire. Sorry, territory. Maurya? Maurya. I'm just gonna go with Maurya. Moria. Something like that. Maurya. I always get it bloody wrong, don't I? Okay, we're actually not doing too bad. Yeah, it looks like we're actually gaining a rank here, potentially. Which is good news. Very good news. We'll see what happens. Huh. Okay, that's really quite bad there. Right, so we have an epidemic in Bactria. In Sogdiana. Yeah, while besieging, yeah, they inflicted a lot of casualties. Yeah, no kidding. They wiped out a good chunk of the army there. I've lost my elephants, which is really not so great. Okay. I don't know what we're going to do here. We may lose the city. The Seleucids are moving their forces. It might have been a better idea to leave the city, actually. I'm making a lot of cash, though. Not potentially the best moment in time here. I think we're going to have to start to prepare a new army. That is a very strong force there. They may potentially assault in the next turn. We'll see what happens. I was hoping that we would have been able to hold out longer here, but it seems... Yep, here it comes. Okay. Terrain strongly fortified. Oh, we can't actually do these city assaults. That's a shame. We'll watch the battle here then. Unfortunately, we can't fight it ourselves, but we'll hope for the best. We do still have some heavy infantry, but I don't know how good that's going to do us. Yeah, especially when they die. Which is obviously not so good. Yep. We lose the city. That's a very strong force there. Some of our men do survive. They may be able to make it out. Nope, they're gone. Now, oh, it looks like they might have been able to move out. Yeah, it looks like they moved out over here, potentially. Not so good. I mean, it was nice to have conquered the city, and then to have lost it so quickly isn't potentially the best thing in the world at the moment. But we are able to raise new legions, I suppose you could call it. Well, raise new armies. And we're going to need one. We're going to need a true army again. The issue is I don't have a bloody elephant now, which is a shame. I need to find access to elephants somehow again. I need the war to end. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, but we lose our progress token. Now, thankfully, some of the army does survive, actually. So we do have some mercenary cavalry over here. We do have some regular infantry that does survive. So at least it's not all for naught. We do still have some of our forces remaining to us. So we are able to rebuild to a degree. Which is not too bad. The issue is it's very difficult to deal with the actual elephants, really. Population's still not too bad. And let's go ahead and take a look over here then. So the region itself. So it looks like I was trying to build the Claros. Right, what I'm going to do here then is move this all over there. There's a lot of food being produced right now, but I don't need that much. I'm trying to get... Well, this is it. Do I try and accelerate construction of a Claros? It is building up a lot of infrastructure. Looks like equipment as well, actually. Let's take a look at that. How does it affect equipment? I'd like to try and build up the actual... I'd like to build the Claros. That would be very handy. Okay, so I'm producing the heavy infantry next turn. I think it's due to the fact that I don't have that much in the way of equipment. So what we're going to do then is retain the equipment that we do have. Now, I do have a Bactrian horse archers over here. Heavy infantry, regular infantry, skirmishers. We don't have the greatest amount of unit variety. Which is somewhat hampering, really. Mercenary infantry over here. Yeah, we are going to have to look towards trying to advance our military chains of buildings. So let's take a look. What do we have here then? So we have an archery. Shepherd's house. So apparently I do have wool, which is good. So we gain archer and martial training. So, but it's not exactly stellar. So in 8 turns I could shuffle the structure proposals. I could gain a shepherd house. But we do have a limited amount of buildings that we can actually have, don't we? Epidemic outburst. Not too great. We do have fresh water as well, which is not too spectacular. I was hoping it would do more. What we're going to do then is going to shuffle the buildings around. As far as it goes, I think we kind of have to just hold on. We kind of have to bite the bullet at the moment. Equipment is taking some time. We do produce 43. So it looks as if, right, okay, so they use 15 in the way of equipment. 10 over here then. 15. What I'll do then is I could I could actually recruit quite a few Bactrian horse archers. I think that's worthwhile. It's going to take a lot of our equipment. It's going to potentially come with some negatives here. But I do need a larger force. Yep, especially as I move in a very large army into our own... Yep, okay. That's a very large army there. And is exceptionally large there. Oh, yeah. There's just no chance here. The Seleucids need to send reinforcements. Why? Yeah, there's a lot of cavalry. There's a whole heap of forces there. Okay, the wall's somewhat turning against us here at the moment. We might be able to try and build some forces desperately, but I think it's going to get to a point where things become rather desperate. We need the Seleucids. We need them to just turn the war around for us at the moment. Okay. What are you guys thinking so far, then? I think things are getting a little bit dicey. I mean, this is it. There's a Seleucid army over here, but it's not exactly worth very much. It'd be nice to have, but yeah. They need to turn their forces this way. It looks like they do have some armies that are moving here, but even then, that's only 62 combat power. They need to end the war against the Antigonids. They just need to get a grip on the actual reality here. Okay, so this has been converted. Oh, that's quite cool then. So it actually converts automatically then. That's really quite good then. So we really need the Claros ASAP, to be honest. If I can get that, then we'll be alright, actually. It may be worth it just put everything into it for the time being. It costs us, but if we could try and get this, the sooner the better, really. Yeah, this... it's not going to be fun. We are going to struggle here. If the Seleucids do not send anything, then we're going to struggle. Yeah, but advancing deep into our own territory over here. Yeah, this is going to be rough. We do have some reinforcements. The Seleucids aren't stupid, they're not leaving their armies to die. But we do need more men. We need vastly more men here. We could potentially fight a defensive battle, but that would be very difficult. As far as it goes, we might be able to fight on the streets of Bactria, but that's not an ideal situation, because if we lose big there. God. Well, at least Sogdiana has grown a little bit larger. And they do have the ability for the defense there, which is quite good. The question is, what do I do here? Ah, so they're being automatically rebalanced. Okay, understandable. Oh, brilliant. We've got a state of emergency and a sudden epidemic. Right. Let's see, we do have some decisions over here. They may genuinely be required right now. So we have the emergency levy. The nation is in danger. Veterans are recalled, the citizenry is armed, and allies are mustered. Order the emergency levy. So we'll lose some legacy points there. We'll lose quite a lot of legacy points there, but we need an army. We need to raise an army right now. We do have some small reinforcements in the form of light cavalry. I imagine this army will probably fall back over here. But as far as it goes, we are going to have to garrison here. We're just going to have to hold on. We are going to have to just try and hold on desperately. We may have little to no time. We'll see how we get on. I don't think it's going to be very good. We are facing a very large army. We have ordered the raising of the levies. Right, we might have potentially one turn left before they do come to the gates of Bactria. The garrison's a little bit stronger here, so it might be able to weaken them somewhat more so. The situation is definitely not a good one. Any chance to weaken the foe is going to be good for us though right now. Yep, not good. Seleucids and Bactria. Right, the Seleucids have sent a larger army to Bactria itself, but this is actually quite a dire situation. We may have the benefit of a river. We can see our levy has arrived at the scene here. So the army has swelled in numbers. Though, will the quality be reduced? Will that quantity make up for it? Now, yeah, messages have arrived. Oh, brilliant, so we're at war with Medea again. They survive over here. I'm glad to see. Oh, okay. Fantastic. That looks like an independent nation. That's pretty rough, actually. We'll try to have fair trials. So we are facing off against a mighty army over here. 174 combat value. The issue is we weren't able to build the Claros. We do not have much in the way of food. Okay, so we have gained some heavy infantry, regular infantry, skirmishers, cavalry, and light cavalry. So we do have a decent enough force. It's not spectacular, but it's decent enough. So we have a total of 81 combat value over here now, which is not exactly spectacular. So we'll garrison that force. We do have a weakened Seleucid force over here as well. To be honest, I think things are really not too good right now. We've lost a lot of our legacy here. They are moving forces. It's just taken far, far too long. They're not doing enough. I think they're quite happy to see us fight to the death here. And that battle is coming. It is only the plains here, so we don't have that much in the way of advantage. At least we do have a garrison, so that does give us additional forces. I think we are going to have to fight this on the field of battle. On the fields of glory, you may say. Yep, here comes that force. So this looks to be the garrison, actually. Which is less than great. I was hoping they would join us in the actual city, but they're not. Now, it would have been exceptional to have palace guards. But I suppose this is the issue of Bactria, is that if we do not have walls here in Bactria. I would have loved to have had those palace guards. But hey, they might be able to cause some issues here for the warrior army. If they're defeated, they should fall back, actually. So we may still gain them. We'll see what happens here. So I'm going to assume pursuit. 1 unit of palace guards remains. I may gain access to them. And here comes the battle. Right, they're over here now. Okay, so we are going to have a fight to the quite literal death over here then. So it does look as if we do have a decent leader over here with 2 defensive value. So we're going to go ahead and export the battle, and we're going to fight the battle for Bactria. To be honest, we are greatly outnumbered. We're fighting the open plains, so being surrounded is a very real possibility here. Okay. What I'm going to do here is just mute the music in this game. There we go. What did you guys think then? How do you think we're going to do here then? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if we can win the battle. Your doom is upon you. What is it now? Look to the first light. We need Gandalf and the Riders of Rohirrim. We need the Riders of Rohan. Right, okay. Oh, this is quite the fight to the death here. We do have a very interesting, map to play upon here. Okay, so we do have some things going for us. It's not just completely flat over here, which is pretty good. A built-up area over here, then rough terrain. So we could fight Water's impassable enemy front line, okay. We do have something to work with over here, then. Which is quite good. The map is large. Which doesn't work to our advantage. The woods over here are very nice. Severely disorders mounted elephants and heavy foot. Disorders others except light foot. Okay. We do have the enclosures. Foot get protection versus flank rear charges, overlappers, and cavalry plus combat advantage. So that's actually really quite fantastic there. Yeah, so that looks like it's basically just fields and a sector. The built-up area is very nice. Rough terrain. Disorders mounted, elephants and heavy foot. Severely disorders cataphracts, heavy chariots, and scythe chariots. Foot defenders get protection versus flank and rear chargers. So we have no cover here. There is cover here. No cover in the tracks. There is cover in the actual woods over here. Rough ground. I think we have to fight to the death over here. We do have some rough ground over here, which is excellent. We do have the hills, but the thing is, I just don't quite have the numbers here. I think we are going to have to fight a legitimate battle to the death here in the enclosures. So we have the citizen hoplite. We do have a lot of heavy infantry, which is good news. They're not disorganized in here, which is very good. Now the question might be, do we want to potentially have the heavy units on the front line? I'm going to say yes. It's not going to be a very elegant battle, but it is going to be a battle that ideally will result in victory. If we win battle here, we do win quite big. As at least we drive them back and we may be able to salvage the war. I wish I had the palace guards. The palace guards would have been superb right now. So we're going to keep a reserve. Not gonna lie, I wish I had one more unit of heavy infantry there just to make things look aesthetically pleasing. Okay, what we'll do then is keep a reserve over to the rear. Okay, so these guys are medium foot. What we could do then is potentially place them over here on the actual high ground. That could be very good, actually. It may be worth it just to prevent them from taking the high ground at all, actually. We do have some rough ground over here as well, which could be very handy to try and interrupt them. We do have a lot of archers, we do have a lot of skirmishers, so we do have something going for us. We just don't have a lot going for us right now. Okay. But at least the regular infantry over here then, so I can actually reduce the, I can move more of the reserves out over here then. So we're going to have a heavier amount over this way. Yeah, regular infantry over here then. So we do have some rough ground over here as well, which is actually very good. As that does help to solidify our position here. So let's take a look then. So we do have some more rough ground here. We're going to make use of that. As far as it goes, we're not going to be we're not going to be going too far here. What I'll do is move you here. Move you about there. At least I could potentially have the flank charges. I'll take that high position there. Oh, potentially something like that. Light cavalry. Mercenary cavalry. Skirmishers. These are very large units, so that's the issue. There's a lot of rough ground over here. I mean, that's very, very high up there. I think we tried to take advantage of that. There's not much I can do here. We're trying to protect the flanks. We have placed some obstacles in front of the foe. I've got to kind of hope for the best here, really. Right, what I'm going to do here then is place you on the flank. I think we have to have a very strong position here in the center. We do have a reserve, which is very good. I do have another unit of regulars, which is going to be good. They're going to be holding onto the rear there. Okay, so we do have a decent reserve. I was really hoping I could have them, like, aesthetically pleasing there. Oh well. Place you about there. Oops. Swap them. You about there. Yeah, so we do have something to work with. Not as much as I would like, but at least it is something. What I'll do then is I'll have them move up into there. Severe disorders, mounted elephants, and heavy foot disorders, others except lightfoot. These guys are lightfoot, so they'd be spectacular in there. I'll place them over here, actually, then at least we do have a solid frontal position there. So we have light... okay. These are just cavalry. Light horse archers, we have the unarmored horse archers, we have nomadic horse archers, we have armored cavalry. Okay. What I'm going to do then is place the cavalry here on the flanks, the actual powerful cavalry. We do have the tracks actually, which are very useful potentially. I may be able to move quite quickly using that. I mean, we do have a stream over here. That could be... It's something to potentially consider here, really. What do I prefer? I mean, I could make use of the rough ground over here. In fairness, it may be worth it to actually redeploy to this position, because, yeah, actually, I think this position might be the best case scenario here. This is impassable. We do have the woods here to secure our rear. We do have a hill to work from. And it's not too bad. Yep, 100 height, which is very good. We do have some more water over here to actually render this area a little bit harder for them to mass. The issue is that we may very well be, yes. That combat advantage is very nice. We don't really have much in the way of, doesn't severely distort them. The high ground is very good, but it's still open ground. I'll make use of it. We'll see what we can manage. Issues, I don't have much in the way of skirmishers. So I could potentially use that position there. Though, then again, this position is very good there. But it would be quite quickly overwhelmed. We're in a dodgy position here. I don't think there's a huge amount I can do here. I may just have to move the cavalry up over here then to take advantage of it. Such as moving the horse archers. Yeah, there's really not a lot I can do here. We do have room for one more general. So we have Klinikos, and we have Karpos over here as well. Who do we have here then? Light horse archers, okay. So they're currently severely disordered here. That's fine, they'll be okay. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we go forth into battle. The army is somewhat spread out here. I'm hoping that won't work against us. But I'm hoping the fact is we might be able to slow them down, split their forces, and really try to work against them. So it is a lot of infantry. Infantry is something that is dangerous, but can be beaten. They have a shite load of archers, but there's a lot of archers. Holy moly. We'll see what we can do. We do have the ability to use the horse archers. We do have that going for us. Okay, that's even worse than I thought. Okay. I might just have to hold the high ground and just stay with that, really. Yeah, but there's even more men now. I'm gonna have to seize this ground and hold it. I really don't think I have too much else I can do about this right now. So many skirmishes here, this is not good. Is that a holding position for the time being? And this is a very strong position over here, actually. Light cavalry, okay. I may just genuinely have to go ahead and go for this position here. Though if I abandon this position, it does mean that they can be flanked, therefore the army can be flanked. It's a difficult choice here. I'm going to have to split up the cavalry so I can actually have some sort of melee cavalry ability on either flank. But as far as it goes, we don't have anything really going for us as such. The enemy has not yet decided to advance as of yet. The good news is I can win the battle by not fighting it. We still hold on to the city. We'll see what happens. At least we do gain the ability to move our forces here, so that's not too bad. I mean, this is an extremely good position here. I mean, I do wonder if it is worthwhile moving up here. Moderately disordered, moderately disordered. I mean, this is all rough ground as well. Holy crap, this might have been actually worthwhile holding on to. I think we need to make it towards where that be worthwhile. They don't look too keen to move up as of yet. Which works for me, at least that gives me some time. We'll try and get the infantry up here on the actual hill and we'll go from there, really. I'm going to attempt to try and move the skirmishers over there as well, actually. If he's going to give me that time, I'll make use of it. Right, looks like we are being moderately, yeah, difficult slope. Okay, that's even, wow, that's amazing. We'll go one more time. I've got to get the infantry up over here then. We'll see what happens at that point. And then we'll actually start to try and inflict some damage upon the enemy using the skirmishers and potentially the horse archers. We could start to get some shots on the actual, yeah, okay, I think we'll try and go for it. I mean, that's a solid position. If I could get some archers up there, that'd be brilliant. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move forward this command. There we go, we'll move forward. Okay. Yeah, now they begin to move. So we can see here the fighters move forward. I mean, the biggest issue here is the masked archers. I can't do anything about that. We can open fire from here, which we'll go for. Turn of fire. What I'm going to do is fall back to this position over here then. I mean, this is an excellent, excellent position. These masked archers are really rough though. I don't think I have the range. Yeah, they have javelins as well, so probably not the best thing. I think we'll undo that move. I don't want to be moving into them. Damn. Yeah, they're doomed. Okay. I assumed them being light cavalry that they wouldn't have javelins, but they do. At least we have inflicted some losses upon the enemy for now. So these are javelinmen. God, I hate javelinmen. I'm gonna have to pull these skirmishers back ASAP. We might be able to cause some issues by charging into the rear over here, but it's going to be a difficult process. I don't have that much in the way of cavalry, and there's a lot of enemy forces here. I think the best thing we can do here is try to run down the time. Yeah, the issues are just ordered over here as well, so I need to move them, I think. I just don't have enough men to really... I'm still confident though. I think we can still give them a bloody nose. It's just a sheer amount of range firepower is going to hurt. But the thing is, they only have a certain amount of ammunition. Yep, here comes the javelin arseholes. Really regret this, didn't realise they were javelinmen. Yeah. Javelins are really stupendously effective. I may have to charge forward and try to get them the hell out of there. That was a very bad move. I didn't realise that they were actually javelinmen. Right, you need to get the hell off here. So you are like cavalry though. You do have the... Issues if I charge into you, you're not going to run away. I needed to get them the hell out of there. Yeah, we just need to move from here. So these are swordsmen as well, actually. Yeah, we're going to attempt to fall back here. Yeah, that's about... Okay, we're going to turn and fire. We're not going to lose the general here, but at least he may yet survive. Learned a hard lesson there, didn't we? If this buys us any time, that's worthwhile, potentially. And have them turn about. Looks like we might be able to draw in the skirmishes, perhaps. It's just so many archers. So many archers. There's not that many turns left though, so that's good. I genuinely hate javelin men. They're so goddamn good. They might be severely disordered here, so I might be able to countercharge. And that hill's a double-edged sword there. Yeah, the shadows don't help either. Yep, here comes the pain. Worst move I could potentially have made there. Didn't realise that, yeah, they were javelins. So they're moderately disordered at the moment. I think we'll have to try charge. Oh yeah, that really hurt them. That fragmented them. Very nice. Hoorah. Panicked and dropped 2 cohesion levels. Yeah, not so good there. I'm gonna try the flank charge there. Right, that forces them to evade. I'm gonna try to get around them, see if I can try to distract them. Yeah, there's no choice here. I've got to try and fall back. She's in a bad position here. They did cause a lot of damage there, which was very good. How many turns do we have there? 13, okay. We might be able to hold on. We'll see how we go on. Did I ever mention I hate Javelin Men? And massed amounts of Javelin Men I hate more than anything. Okay, we're not doing too bad there. Yeah, those archers have really just caused a lot of problems. It's very, very difficult for me to deal with that much archers. Not that many, really. But, I mean, it's effective. I'm just completely overwhelmed here. Had the terrain been potentially hills and mountains, we would have been significantly better, or potentially had we had the, yeah, need to melee the archers. Yeah, they're broken. I mean, that was the worst move I could have made there. I'm going to put that down to just not knowing that the light cavalry were equipped with javelins, which is unfortunate, really. I really, really hate javelin men. Right, I've engaged with melee. Right, I'm going to get to the rear here, try to distract them as much as possible. I need to play for time, really. Of course, these are close fighters, which is less than great. Not quite what one would hope for there. Rear attack's really good. Ooh, we broke them. Okay. Ooh, we still keep on charging. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep this going. Oh, we're now in combat. Okay, that's not too good. Oh, sure, turn the shot, sorry. Issue is if I abandon the enclosure, then we do lose a lot of our cover here. We'll lose a lot of our advantage. It frankly is a very difficult one here. I think we are just completely outnumbered. I'm just going to try and hold on as long as possible, really. Yeah, those numbers are really adding up there. They have so very many archers, it's unreal. Yeah, that is causing them to... we'll just keep running behind their lines, really trying to distract them. I've got to try and buy time any way I can. I think our doom is all but assured, to be honest. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, at least it's something. Yeah. Issue is then they're going to get absolutely swarmed here, so it's not an easy situation that we have here. How you doing there, Titus? Yeah, at the moment we are playing the battle here in Field of Glory. This is a battle from Empires, however. Right, I mean I could try there, but I think what I need to do is try and just deal with the archers over here. If we charge them, we can deal a lot of damage against them. Yeah, there we go. That disrupts then. Ideally we can keep that counter charge going there. There's a lot going on over there. I'm just going to try and hold them as long as I possibly can. Well, I'm the one with the high ground, it's just they have the huge amounts of numbers. Yeah, that really didn't. I was hoping that they would run there. I think we need to try and run them off to a degree. At least that gets us out of the bad situation. Flank charge. Right, we disrupt them. Right, then we fall back. Not too bad. I think we have to try and drive up the center here if we can. I don't think I have much in the way of choice now. I think very much is we either try and drive through the center now to try and win the battle that way, or we just don't. Okay, not what I would have preferred there. I thought you were the friendly looking green. Yeah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. We're the terribly outnumbered red. Terribly entwined red as well. That's really not good. We're just so very outnumbered. I might be able to try and gain something back if I drive up the center here, but it's a difficult one. If I hold on the hill for a little bit longer, we might have a chance, but I don't know how we're going to go. Yeah, they're gone. Fragmented now. Jesus, I hurt. Yeah, they're gone now. Where's Falcor the Luck Dragon when you need them? Is it the Luck Dragon or the Happiness Dragon? I think it's the Luck Dragon, isn't it? Oh, is it the Happiness now? God damn it, I'm gonna have to go and watch the Never-Ending Story again now. There's only a few turns left, so we might be able to save the vast majority of the army, potentially. If I'm saying that, the pursuit might be brutal. God, I hate javelin so much. Yep, that was the worst thing that could have happened. Okay, at least I can manage with that. I just can't believe the amount of losses that I've just taken a lot of losses just from purely these skirmishes here. There's not much I can do about that. They're still fighting on, but they are completely surrounded. Never mind. Very rough. Okay, they're pushing back quite far there. Yeah, pretty much. These guys are just, yeah, there's absolutely nothing they can do. Oh, that was actually really quite good there. We disrupted them too. I think we tried to preserve the cavalry for what remains of it. There's only 10 turns left. We might be able to drive up the center. They're buggered though. Okay, that's interesting, actually. Rather brave, but foolhardy. I think we drive his center. I think we do nothing but drive forward. I don't think there's any other choice that we have right now. We do have the flanks to be potentially protected. His forces are somewhat occupied on the flanks as well. There's a small amount of positivity there, that's just... It's gonna hurt, but I think we just gotta keep going. I just think there's no single choice other than go forward. So if we stay back, we're gonna be absolutely butchered at range, but if I can try and drive into them, we might be able to cause something of a rout. How you doing there, Pino? Yeah, I've been a little bit busy, to be fair. I've been, like, modeling, like, just painting a lot of miniatures. Dear. Gonna be uploading the videos for that, potentially maybe today? Depends, really. We'll see. Probably today. Try and get maybe one up today or something. How could they run it? Okay. I think they can still win that. They definitely have a chance to win that. But we have an amazing chance here to get a flank charge, so that's worthwhile. Yeah, that breaks them. Nice rear charge there. I'm going to try to use the light cavalry to hold them off over here on the flank, actually. I need to buy the hoplite some time. Oh, that's looking really good there. Yep, keep on evading, you sons of bitches. Ooh, rear attack, okay. We do have the point of advantage there, the height. I'm just trying to gain as much ground as I can here. If I can get around them, I'm going to use the units that are behind to try and smash into them, but I've got to keep moving. Nine turns are left. We may have something of a chance here if we do win the charge in the center. The issue is these archers are going to run, but they can't run too far. Okay, they're holding firm, thankfully. Yeah, these guys are gone. Oof, that's bad. But if they hold them a little bit longer... Okay, they're gone. That's unfortunate. Now they're now disrupted, not good. They're basically doomed as well. God, the amount of archers, it's just painful. You know what, I can understand, like, how Crassus felt against the Parthians. Not the, was it Parthians? I think it was the Parthians. Yeah, it was the Pathfins that do really. Blind short and they fall back. Okay, at least they're out of the melee. The thing is, I just don't have a choice. I just really don't have a choice there. What was it? I'd rather not fight the battle at all, you know what I mean? I don't have a goddamn choice. At this point here, it's basically glory or death. Good day, break. Right, they do sadly hold firm. Right, do have a flank of rear charge, which is really quite good. Right, chases them off. Issue is there's a lot of pain here in the center, but we are running down the turn time. They're going to find it hard to break out. As they're somewhat pinned here, there's a lot of units as well, so if we keep driving onto them, we're going to take a lot of casualties, but at least we might be able to throw some casualties back at them. I mean, of course, we are playing with a very hard difficulty as well, so it doesn't help. Okay, good, they're holding. Oh, that was really good there. Really hurt them. Okay. Yeah, that cavalry just had no way to move. They were just doomed. The last charge of Bactria, really. But I think next time we are going to be able to charge a lot of these units and hopefully drive on into them. The flanks will be protected by the water and potentially somewhat by the hill too. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, I get this list, but I don't know what to do with them. I have no idea. I've already got the games I won, so it's like, what am I going to do? I'd be happy to exchange them for cash. I mean, bribery's a thing. I mean, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We'll sell slips for cash. Are they going to break? Yes, they break. Good, they rally. Oh, very good. Right, here we go. Right, let's get you out of the way. Yeah, they'll go get the charge. Disrupted. Hmm. Are we trying to? I think we try and take one unit at a time, perhaps. Disrupts them. Right, the Evader might be able to get another charge. Does get us behind them, which is good. Right, we're charging here, might be able to allow us to charge further on. Right, real charge, right, they disperse. Okay, they are disrupted from falling back. I mean, they're probably going to get hurt, but if it absorbs some blows, that's fine. Right, 7 turns remaining. I don't think they're going to last. Yep, they're going to probably break this turn. Fragmented there, push back, good. That's all we need to happen. Right, they hold firm, but they're going to be attacked another 2 times. The thing is, I'm actually in the archers. I might be able to potentially cause a lot of casualties here, maybe. Or maybe turn the morale tide, I don't know. That hurts. That really effing hurt. Wow. Wow, okay. Yeah, okay. Turns out very hard difficulty really likes to screw you two. I think we're playing in... Like, I don't know what difficulty this is, but it's like I normally play an Emperor on Emperor difficulty on Field of Glory 2, so... I don't know. We might even be on a hard difficulty. I'm just losing so many men to skirmishes, it's unreal. Okay, would have preferred my general not run, but, yeah. Just so many skirmishers, I'm just losing a lot of strength before I can even get there. Definitely feeling like the Romans. Definitely getting that vibe versus the Parthians, I can imagine how that went. Right, they're fragmented now. Come on, break them. Fragmented, but they should break afterwards. Or they might break now. They've gone. That's what I need. That disrupts them. Come on, we need like a mass rout here. But ideally not against me. They're disrupted. Rallied. It's not a position from really where I can win here, but I mean, I think we could try and cause some casualties. Ooh, we're gonna charge man. Good chance that they can win that already. Fragmented. So if 99% chance to win that, come on. They've held firm, but they might break soon enough. We're fighting for the capital. We're fighting in Bactria itself. Ooh, this is looking like a tasty charge. Let's see. Flank charge. It's not... it's a shame. Okay, well, we'll charge them here. It's a flank charge. Ooh, that's really hurting them. Okay. Cohesion will drop on contact. Another flank charge. Yep, they break. They break. Disrupted, fragmented. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, pretty much. We're fighting for good civilization in the East. Ooh, disrupt them. Okay. %3% chance, 94% chance. They hold firm. Still holding firm. Charge the cavalry. At least it gets me moving. And this is it. It's getting to a point where it's quite interesting. We have begun to break some of them. We are breaking ourselves to a degree as well, but we'll see. Yeah, they're broken. Not surprised in that one. Or at least we are starting to cause them some casualties as well. We might yet break some more, so that might cause some morale issues. I'm hoping that the quality will make up for it. We'll see. The sheer amount of archers really does hurt, but they can only target so many units now. Jesus. The amount of fire there is unreal. Yep, they break. That rear attack hurts. But not so bad though. As I say, we're always going to be enveloped doing discharge, but I don't think we had really any other option. Go on, I need some victories here in the centre. That'll do. That's a massed arch unit taking the fragmentation. They may yet break. Yep, they break. Okay, they may have a very difficult situation now. They still hold firm, goddammit. They may break. They break. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hold firm. Stop it. Stop holding firm. Oh, they've broken. Come on, please, please. God damn it. I was hoping for like a mass rout there. Okay. Hmm. 95% chance they win. Looks like a flank charge, maybe? Let's see. There's no choice, really. So I'm just gonna have to leave them as is. It's not a great position to be in, is it? Best I can do is help them. Ah, that's awesome there, old black nerd. I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Okay, we're gonna get... well, I can only fire here, which is in... rough one. Not quite in a great position now, I'm not gonna lie. 10 and fire, really. Yeah, I think you'd be right there. We're trying to do our best. Just trying to do our best here at the moment. Right, disrupted. Tie them down. Right, but evading? Okay, we might get it. Oh, yeah, they break. Okay, that means I can actually shift some forces over here. Well, they're kind of doomed, but might as well move them on. They're probably doomed, but hey. They look good while doing it. At least I can turn to, like, not get flanked as hard. At least we have some position there. Just try and, like, engage them. At least I can't be shot at then. That really didn't help. That was really bad. Five turns left. At least we are causing some issues here. Ooh, they've fragmented, pushed back as well. At least we have brought the numbers back down a little bit. I just don't think it's going to help us, but we'll see. Good they evade, not waste their time. Flank attack's going to hurt. Yeah, they're pretty much doomed. Definitely doomed. Damn you, elephant man. Yeah, that charge is going to hurt, but at least we do have the height advantage as well. Well, we don't have an advantage against them, but we do have some hill to work with. Yeah, that's a shame. And this is it, so many units on that hill there. That right-hand flank was always going to take the worst of it. Seems like everything has some sort of, like, ranged attack. Like, the close fighters seem to have, like... Yeah, light spear and swordsman. That's gonna hurt. Fragmented. Right, seeing Indian close fighters over here now too. I mean, if they break, that could be good. Good, they're gone. Okay, they're gone. God damn it. Break. Fragmented, push back. Rallied. Oh, thank God for that hero. Rallied a routing unit with a general. Oh, thank God for that. Right, prevent them from getting that flank charge. If nothing else, really. Ooh, disrupted them, pushed them back too. Excellent. At least that gives them a reprieve there. %95 chance to win. Looks like they've broken. Yep, they're gone. Try and break them here so we can keep moving the center. Held firm. Ooh, you've turned back. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that was worst decision ever. At least it does save the archers. Who'd probably do nothing. Just gotta hold on. I mean, we have one on the left flank. There's only 4 turns left here, so we might be able to win some glory back. Some of them are rallying, routing. There's only 2% in between us now here. They're doomed. Ooh, they did really well there. Disrupted, okay, superb. They're gonna break, yep, that's unfortunate. Kind of doomed as well. They rally. They're doomed. Yeah, I mean, that's it. It's just they can't take that flank. Fragmented. Yeah. I've just taken so many casualties here from, like, skirmishes, it's unreal. Oh, wow, they actually got out there really well. Yeah, they're doomed. Rear attack. They do hold firm, though. But they're gonna doom now. Yeah, they're gone now. Oh, no. Wow. If they hold on one more turn, that'd be amazing. They don't know. So they're disrupted. It's just, this hill is just really not good for me. I mean, this battle isn't good for me at all, but this is it. I hate javelin men. Hate them so much. Jesus, they're still holding. Sadly, they hold firm. Ooh, that's good, though. They hold firm, but they push back. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Very fragmented. Rally, good. Dispersed. They rally. Routing, dispersed. There we go. Well, this is it. I mean, we might be able to save some of them at least like this. %92 chance to win that. Yep, they break. Disrupted. Ooh, there we go. Spicy. 58% chance to win that now. Ideally, maybe. 56. Breaks. Oh my god, okay. Whoa. Disrupted. Oh. 95% chance to win that already. Could get a flank charge there, I reckon. Fragmented. 98% chance, but I can get the flank charge there. Cohesion 1 drops, but not in combat already. Might be worthwhile just to break that unit then. I'll go with that. Yeah, they break. Disrupted. Plug that gap. Right, I mean, if they can hold there, ideally they rally a little bit more. This can cause them some issues over here by getting some shots into the rear. Trying to distract them, to be honest. 90%, 90%, yeah, they're kind of doomed. But, this is it, really. I mean, I can't believe they held on. That's incredible. They are going to be absolutely fucked now, but they held on. 3 turns left. To the end, Bactria shall fight. Unfortunately, that they rally. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, this is it. I mean, I think we only had one choice to charge. It would have been a better charge forward, but the issue is it's like we had the rough ground that broke up the charge. Well, the advance, I suppose you could call it. Fragmentation is good. Oof, god, those casualties hurt so bloody much. Some of these units are much reduced. Ideally, this distracts them. Right, they do take it. I know, they really did hold on, though. I mean, that's a huge amount of men attacking them. I mean, this is it. The right-hand flank was always doomed. That kind of silly now. Oh, okay, I guess not that silly. Jeez. Wow, they just went in deep, didn't they? They just like... hella deep. Yeah, those elephants are really rough. Look at that. I might have just sacrificed a regular foot to them. To the great god, to Gish, was it, oh, what the hell do you call... What do you call the elephant god in, Hinduism? Christ, I forgot what they called him now. I know it's not Vishnu. Yeah. The snapping turtles are mass in here. Ganesh, that's it, yeah. That old guy. I think the word you're looking for is target. Oh dear. Pretty much. Right, let's get the flank charge. Ooh. Oh, I was hoping there. Well, we kind of like got them in a bad position there now. I can get the flank on them. Charge the cavalry. Yep. Charge into the archers. Buy the flank some time. Actually, that was a bad idea. Come on, break them. Yes! Beautiful job there. Only 2 turns left. Ooh, disrupt them, actually. Oh, that's awesome there, Vargas. I'm really glad you are. Okay. I mean, we've been able to chase them off, but we are in a point now where they're not so concentrated, but we'll see. I think we might be able to turn this flank. There's only 2 turns left, so we'll see what we might be able to do here. We might be able to salvage some small, tiny amount of victory here, but I doubt it. Especially when they're fragmented. Just need to flank that chariot and really put some pounding on it. That elephant's gonna hurt them. At least I can actually get the general in there now. Yeah, it's a little bit odd. But I think once you get into it, like, really figure out the flow of the game, it's really quite nice. Oof. Oh, yep, they just instantly break. Okay, yep, good night, sunshine. Oh, yep, that elephant wants some more of that booty. The trunk there just reaching out, trying to, like, pull them back, like I'm not done with that booty. Ooh, that pure attack hurts. Yeah, they're kind of screwed now. So many skirmishers. I mean, that is the issue. Just so many skirmishers. I don't know what the shape of the battle's going to be after this. Yep, they're gone. That's a shame. Ooh, yeah, those chariots are really painful. Just so many of them. Right, charge that combat. Interesting. God, that chariot is really tough, huh? Clipping the doom, I see. I like it. Okay, we might be able to get a counter charge there, but yeah, these elephants are looking dicey. There's only one more turn now. We have Hydra as also our options here at the moment. Yeah, I mean, this is it. We're pushing out into the open here. That's a big old chance to lose there. We're going to get an elephant reaching into our little booties here. Yeah, they're gone. Oh, they do hold firm, though. That's superb. Yeah, they've managed to increase that again. Oh, it's changing again, actually. Fragmented, yeah, they're more than likely gone. Oh, yep, goodbye. Bloody battle. I mean, about 52% of our force is gone now, I do believe. Look at all the, the bodies here. That elephant's gonna hurt. Yep, good night, the dream. I really wish we should just sat still and just like pretended we weren't fighting a battle. Okay, yeah, that breaks. We do hold firm though, which is good. Oh, it would take far too long to refine, unfortunately. I mean, of course, this is a stream where you have to get through the game. If it was a personal game, then probably I might have a go at it. Yeah, heavy chariots and farmers in general really hurt. We do have a good chance to win that one, actually. Disrupted. They fall back. That's good. At least we can... oh, we can actually fight this battle, too. Ooh, then disrupted, too, and they fall back. Okay, well done there. Excellent. Jesus, those chariots are really tough. Last turn, but I think... Oh, wow, okay, that was really good there. Disrupted them. Excellent. Disrupted them, that's good. I suppose this is it. We did fight it to the absolute last here. I suppose it's like to represent the fact that we charged our emotion, perhaps? Ah, dear. A few of their units are rallying here, unfortunately. But I mean, we did manage to destroy about 35% of our force as well, so we didn't do too badly. It's just massively, massively outnumbered. Yeah, I know. At least we don't get a counter charge from the elephant bear. I just don't have enough here. Maybe had we more skirmish, perhaps, but I think maybe in retrospect the fight on the hill was a mistake. But this is it. It's one of those where could I have gone? Would have been a brutal one. Just so many archers as well would have just taken us down over time. I'm going to be very interested to see what the numbers are at the end. And had we had Seleucid aid, we might have been able to turn the battle, but unfortunately we didn't. Had I been able to use the palace guards, I think we would have maybe had... This is it, we had the garrison, but the garrison didn't actually find the settlement, unfortunately. So it might... Well, this is it. At least we'll learn more about the mechanics here. Yeah, numbers will be awful. But they fall well. Fragmented them, good job. Disrupted, very good. Push them out. Dispersed. Yep, we have been defeated, unsurprisingly. Hell of a battle there. And if we take a look at this, I mean, just the sheer amount of bodies all over here, I mean, just dead everywhere. This was rough. It's just so many archers. I don't know what I could have done against the archers, really. That's the unfortunate thing, because it's like I don't have enough skirmishes to keep them back, and they have such large numbers. They had a good number of elite units in here as well. So we are looking. So their original strength was 22,000. I mean, we did have a decent-sized army at 17,724, but just massive numbers in just in general there. Oh, that's a good 5,000 men there. Yeah, it was pretty rough there. Unfortunate, but what can we do? We'll see what happens. We just need the... Well, we definitely need the Seleucid Empire just to come and bloody aid us. We still have some great cities, so we'll see what happens. We may yet be able to fight them. But it was a good battle. It's one of those, isn't it? Potentially, if we've been able to refight that, but then... It's one of those, isn't it? We'll have to accept the result as it is. That's rough, okay. Skirmishers survived, some heavy infantry survived, some light cavalry and mercenary cavalry survived. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to destroy a unit here, which does hurt. There goes Bactria. Not entirely sure how we can salvage this situation here, but I mean, this is actually quite fun seeing how it is to lose, actually. Decadent me. Become a decadent nation. I don't think I've got a choice, sunshine. Ah, brilliant. Thank you very much, First Lucids. Really very handy. Our capital has been lost. It's a disaster. Moria has conquered Bactria, which was the seat of our power. The government is in disarray. The treasury has been partially plundered. Yeah, so this is it. We are a client state. Our protector will decide for us. Can we ask them to make peace? I didn't realise we might have been able to ask them a while ago. We'll have to hope for the best there. Loads is quite important right now. Requisition food for the army. Yeah, there goes the city. I suppose this is it. We need to make walls in the future. Yeah, look at all that unrest there. We do have mountains here. It might be our only chance. There's not exactly much of a garrison, to be fair, but it's better than nothing. Ideally, this Lucids might get the idea. Quite the forced disposition there. I think the mistake was, it was good that we conquered the city, but I think we should have probably left the province. Had we been able to maintain the original army, we might have had a chance. But then again, the siege buggered us. I was hoping that more men would have been able to fight into this siege, but they were unfortunately not able to. But it is good to lose as well. That's the question. Well, sorry, that is the actual reality here. At least we get to see what happens and how charged the gameplay is. It was a bit weird if I put light priorities on harbours, isn't it? Okay. Garrison. So strong. We do have very good, nice defense rating there, actually. I'll sell the metal. Right. So at least we understand this system. I didn't realize we could actually petition the Seleucids to actually end the war. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. We'll see. I just need them to send their armies to actually aid us. And I'd be interested in that. I think potentially, if we do lose the campaign here, but it might be very, very interesting to actually play as the Seleucids, perhaps. A very large empire, but it could be very interesting. But we'll see. I think there could be a lot of interesting options. We may yet survive the current cataclysm, really. Oh, okay, go ahead and start another war then, that sounds good. What was that? Our envoys have returned and told us the Seleucids rejected our offer. It's alright for them, innit, really? Potentially, if that army does leave, we might be able to retake the capital. I've simply got no other choice. We have to retake our territory. I don't know where that army is, so we'll see. That's nowhere near enough. At least we've been able to retake, retake Bactria. But it has gutted us to a degree. We'll see. We might be able to restore the balance. We might be able to raise a new army. The kingdom is not yet done. The issue is this place is just undefensible. Well, indefensible. I'm gonna go for the Major Corn Lords trying to help the people. I really don't know how we fight this. I think we'd potentially just garrison here and just see what happens. They're actually saying that the city is doomed, so I'm gonna move over here to Sugliana. At least we may have a chance for that. Cover an ass. I had to order a new map for our ongoing military campaign. Your nation was so small I did not see easily met on. What a dick. Okay, at least his armor's over here, so at least we do have a potential. Okay, we can Take back what is ours. Potentially even more so. We'll see. Might be able to buy, well, buy ourselves some time here. God damn it. Don't fail, please. Ah, that's typical, isn't it? God damn, those masked archers are just so good. Well, at least the Seleucids have to honestly face the truth now that the Moria, or Maori, God damn, I forgot the name of it now. The Indians do have a formidable army. Taxes, apparently. Interesting, labor tax. But not worth it. Jesus, look at the experience there. They are going to have to take that threat. Seriously now. At least we might be able to raise a new host. We still have wealth, we still have manpower. Damn. I was hoping that we might have been able to steal Parthia there. At least an element of Parthia. But at least the end isn't yet here. We're still able to potentially fight on. I think the Seleucids will have to grind the Indian army into the dust at the moment. It's going to be difficult for them because those men are very experienced. They're very tough there. They're led by an able general. It's going to cause a lot of problems there for the Seleucids. I can't do that. I was going to try and counterattack here, really try and cause them some issues. Yeah, there they are. Ooh, they might have actually been potentially defeated, or they might be low on supply here. Plagues. Ugh, plagues definitely aren't very good. The Seleucids have rejected the offer once again. We might be able to win some glory back. At least the Seleucids are finally getting their asses into gear at the moment. That's what I got if I'm defeated by these archers. They're really good. Really seriously good. The terrain defense really helps them. We finally win a battle. I mean, I might be able to drive on, might be able to retake the cities as well, but We've got to keep on just moving deeper into their territory, really turn the war against them. The more damage I can cause, the better, really. If the Seleucids can actually... I mean, they have the second greatest power. I mean, we are fighting the 9th greatest power, apparently. In terms of legacy, apparently. Where's that army gone? I don't see it. It might be returning. We'll see. Okay, that's impressive. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Right, Meton, he's now 60 years old, his health is declining, but at least he has seen the capital city retaken. Goddamn archers, Jesus. Yeah, clumsy. We're not fighting a very good terrain here for our heavy infantry. Ooh, that's not good. Is it Titan? Archer's so good. So good. And this is it, the terrain defense over here. Yep, here they come again. Damn it. Oh, Mr. Seleucids, please help. How you doing there, Raphael? I mean, there is proper combat. I mean, like, obviously you can play in Fields of Glory too. I think, as far as it goes, like, Empires focuses on the Empires, and Field of Glory focuses on the battle, which is understandable, because it's one of these as well. Why build combat in this game when it's going to be inferior to the combat in the actual proper game? So I can understand that. I forgot to say, it's Cappadocia. Well... I don't know, they're coming for me again. I think we just kind of have to take the, okay, it's not as strong of an army as it once was, but still dangerous. 19. It might be better to just turn to the capital again. Quite low manpower at the moment, so I'm probably better off not recruiting any units. Those chariots. Not very good for us there, is it? I was supposed to say, because Lucas were a bit more on the ball there. They've not been too keen on helping us, have they? How difficult is the Geod game system coming from one of the East, one of the West, one of the Pacific? Well, to be honest, I played Jod games before I played any of those games, to be fair. So I'm quite used to Jod games. Civil War 2 is my favourite. Well, I really do love to end all wars, but Civil War 2 just runs like butter. Absolutely, like, mwah, beautiful. I mean, I should benefit potentially from the garrison perhaps. Yeah, your defenses have been activated. I need to build that over here, to be fair. I just need the war to seriously come to an end. They need to decide what the hell they're doing. The bottlenecks are doing very well. And there, looks like the Antigonids are not going to be around long. It looks like the Antigonids have actually collapsed as far as I can see. Yeah, we have Pontus over here, so it looks like the Judea is doing quite well there. It does look like the Antigonids have completely collapsed here. Ideally, they'll be able to help us. We'll see. I do doubt it. Unfortunately, I do not have the time here to fight another battle, so we are going to have to go with the actual results here, unfortunately. Not looking good. Yeah. It's a shame though, because I would have loved to have fought that battle, but I just don't have the time to do that. Yeah, I'm under-resourced here. They're fresh and bloody elite, Jesus. No wonder they're kicking our asses here. You can see why our veterans are so useful and so valuable. Okay, not gonna lie, not so sure how we fight back from this position now. They are tired. At least we are taking out some units. That was brutal. We do have some men to retake provinces, but it's taken the breath out of the kingdom here at the moment. I don't have access to units that are quite powerful enough yet. Maybe in the future. I don't know, maybe in the future we might be able to have some time. We'll see. How you doing there, G-Man? It's good to have you as always. See if we can retake the capital. But other than that, yeah, the Seleucids has just been arseholes. I'm not doing too bad there, my friend. Not doing too bad. I just wish the... oh... I just wish they'd help me. I think they're just like quite happy just to let me suffer. Yeah, but you can see why we gain access to these special buildings. They are really good because obviously we do gain that. We also do gain the equipment production as well, which is very good. It does give us a means to fight back to a degree. Yeah, I've got armor over here. A palisade probably is a good idea. Hmm. Yep, this has become the capital. Oh, here they come. Oh, it's only a small force though. I'm saying that, it's not gonna kick my ass. Yeah, I think the AI is a bit of an arse. Interesting that I sent a single chariot there. If I could get the garrison out, we could probably... maybe take it. The issue is it's like started... I don't know. I think what we might have to do then is see... we need to wait for their army to leave. Wait for the army to leave, and then I think we just, like... just look to our own defense, really. At least we're doing better than Sarmatia. Doing better than somebody. We are built up a decent amount of legacy points, so we might be able to raise the levy again in the future. Ah. Well, it's Associus. He is good. Okay, this ruler is a decent amount of war. His general should be able to... interesting. Leader force pool plus 1 reduction of 20% experience needed to level up and equipment bonus 20%. That's pretty good, actually. That's going to really be quite handy. So it's besieging us with... yeah, siege will last a long time. We do have Palace Guard over here. I think I'll exit and fight him in the field. Wow, the invasion was crushed. Very good, man. Right, their main army has left here. At least we can actually destroy a good unit. They've got a large amount of forces over here, so 35. 35, 8, oh, no mind. What was I saying? Yeah. They've got some forces, I'll say. They've got all the power over here that they need. Who are they at war with? The issue is they keep going to bloody war with everybody. They're at war with a lot of these little nations around here. I imagine Rome's probably still around. Yeah, Rome's doing really well, actually. Yeah, it must be nice to be Rome. Just conquering everybody. Not having to get screwed over. I love the objective area that well, the objective region I want to take with the, just the south. I just can't get it. Okay. Ah, here we go. Yeah, look at that. One unit has 18 combat power. That's ridiculous. Yeah, come on, let's be it mode. Palace Guard. Yes, there we go. Suck it. Yeah, that was actually pretty good there, because that was like really that was an elite chariot, so thank God for that. We only had to like massively outnumber like one chariot. What do we have going on over here then? 3 men. It's gonna be archers. Are they seriously assaulting us? Wow, okay. If I lose this, I'm gonna be annoyed. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, battle ended a draw. Jesus. Right, at least the salutes might help. Okay, yep. I'm glad that they're here anyway. Oh, okay, that's not good. I think we might lose the city here. Battle ended in a draw, we might win. Maybe. God damn, these masked archers are so good. Battle ended in a draw. Jesus, man. Oh, yep, here we lose. Oh my god, oh, top 10 enemy betrayals. Oh, thank God for that. That has sucked. Ah, thank God. Oh. That was pretty close. I'm glad about that one. We have a lot of, like, legacy here. I really need to figure out what we can do with this. Okay, the weather's turned again. We have a new General Apello. Where the heck is the army? Not seeing them at the moment. Apparently so. Oh no, they're in the they're the garrison there. Just weirdly I can't seem to select them. No, that is the garrison. What the hell? Oh, okay, apparently they just... I'm not too sure on that one, to be honest. I need to recover the manpower. I'm going to recover the manpower, recover the equipment, and we'll go from there. As we'll have one more turn. Jod is like the Europa Universalis board game, evolved into a paradox-style grand strategy system, but in a parallel universe where they made a very few different mechanical decisions. Yeah, very much in a different way, yeah. Okay. And that was pretty tough, and we started the stream on turn 19, so we had a few turns. I mean, we are playing, of course, on very hard difficulty. We are playing a very interesting nation. Oh, we have another ruler. He's a bad diplomat, however. Not too good. Jealous, bad military. Oh, yeah, he's just... So software is actually really quite poor. Oh, so he fell from a racing chariot while pretending to be a god. Well, fair enough. Serious plague in Bactria. Iranian rebels, yeah. So the Seleucids need to get their asses out. Get the asses in gear, really. Okay. But unfortunately, we have come to the end of the stream here, guys. So thank you so very much for watching. I do hope you guys have really enjoyed this. I think it's been a real big experience. It's been really interesting, to be honest. I think we've had so much going on here. It's honestly hard to keep up, to be honest. Whoops, I accidentally taken a screenshot there. If you'd like to let me rename that. Right, new save. So we'll have this here. Ideally, might be able to come back for a third one. Perhaps we might be able to see the end of the war here. It's unknown. Whoops. There we go. I mean, economically speaking, we are still a power. We still have some ability to fire. We still have the ability to, at least resist. It is hard, though. It's very hard. Yeah, there's the main army. They got 2 war elephants over here. They got just... It's so elite, that's the issue. The Seleucids need to make peace. If you have played a bunch of region control rather than hex war games, they're probably not too hard to learn. It feels more dice and board mechanics than most strategy games. To be honest, as far as it goes, like, I think the game's very easy to play. It's interesting enough to keep you actually in the game. It's one of these where I can imagine once we got into a large empire, like, it might be interesting to play as like a large empire, like potentially as Rome or Carthage or whatever the other many out here. I mean, it could be interesting to play as potentially Antigonid, because you start a war, everybody could be rather interesting. Then try to become a rival to Rome, perhaps. But it is a very interesting game. I'm looking forward to see what comes in the future of it. I think it is a very solid contender to Imperator. I think Imperator did drop the ball quite heavily. So we'll see. I'm going to be quite interested to see what might be added in additional content releases, really. So we'll see. So I'd like to say a big thank you here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed this, please do go ahead and check out my own channel on YouTube. That is XTRG on YouTube and XTRG on Twitch. Do go ahead and follow me as well. I do hope you guys have a lovely evening and an even better day. Do let Matrix know that you have enjoyed this. Thank you very much for them for allowing this to happen. So I'm going to leave a link here. Until next time, goodbye for now. See you all in the future, guys. See you soon. Goodbye.